What is up, everybody? I am back with another video, and in today's video I am going to be installing this SI Performance cold air intake into my 98 Mustang. So yeah, let's get right into the video. If you saw my last video, you know that I said that my next mod was going to be upgrading my exhaust system, and I'm still planning on upgrading my exhaust, but I got this performance air intake for Christmas, so I'm just gonna install that, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the process and see how it turns out. But for right now, I'm just gonna drive the car into the garage and then we can start. All right, let's see what's in this box. So when you open it, it's quite a few different things. There's another box in here. We'll see what that is. I'm assuming that's probably, this right here is probably just the filter for the air intake. Let's see. We have like clamps and stuff to put on it, keep everything in place. And we have the actual system right here. This is where you put the filter through. And let's see, the last piece of the system. And that's everything. So here's everything that came in the box. The pipes, the filter, everything is right here. They gave us some nuts and bolts here. So yeah, let's get straight into the installation. So right now, I'm just gonna do a few basic engine revs, and we're gonna compare how it sounds before the cold air intake and after we install the cold air intake. So yeah. The first thing we have to do is remove the stock air intake, and we need to remove the sensors and this hose first because we still need those when we're installing the new system. Okay, so just remove this hose right here, and there might be a drip of oil. Okay, and then let me just set that over here to the side. Then you find the other sensor and you disconnect it just like that. And then you're gonna start by loosening these socket, or not sockets, but these pieces right here. Once you loosen that screw, this piece just comes out and you leave it like that. The next step after removing that top piece is you're gonna undo these clamps. There's two of them. You have one right here, and then the other one is down here, right there. You just simply undo those, just like this. And then and after those clips are removed, this piece and this piece are separate, so you can just take this out and put it to the side. So after you do that, you get an 8mm and you remove this bolt right here, and then this piece comes off. So after you loosen the bolt, everything just comes off. Then you want to get the old system and disconnect the wires and the sensors from the old system to put on the new one. So after you disconnect this sensor from the other hose, you need to get the wiring from here. So all you do is you're going to separate this piece and this piece by getting these like clamps, pull up these tabs, and separate these two. Disconnect this wire from here, and then remove this by pushing in the grommet and pulling the wire through. Next, you unscrew these 10mm bolts and you take this metal piece off. Once you remove all that, you get this thing right here and you put it onto this metal piece, connect it to here, and put the nuts and bolts through and tie it, or not tie, but and screw everything down. So you just put the rubber gasket and the screws or the bolts, nuts tight, or screw everything down and make sure it's tight, and then you're ready for the next step. Then you get the other part that you removed from right here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this grommet off so you can reuse it. So you get the old grommet you removed and you just install it right here on the new part. Just like that, you push it down and make sure it's nice and snug in there, and then you're ready for the next part. And then after you do that, you just slip this tube where you installed this part on. You're gonna slip that through the piece that we just put the grommet on, and it should look like this when you're done with this step. Next, you put the filter on, you get the clamp, and you screw it down pretty tightly, just where it's nice and snug and won't go too far. So next, you're gonna put that in the car with the air filter going through this hole here. And in your Mustang, you should have 2 rubber grommets here, which you put those other bolts, which are right here. You're gonna screw those in down here, but I have to buy 2 rubber grommets since I didn't have them in this car. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna try to finish installing it by using this bolt, and we'll get those 2 later. So next step is to get this rubber piece and one of the clamps, and you're gonna put it into this piece right here, and then you're gonna screw it down with that, with this piece right here. So after you install this rubber piece right here, the next step is to get the other pipe and get the sensors, and you're gonna plug this sensor in there, and you'll know it's plugged in if you can see it popping up through there like that. And then you just install this pipe onto there and plug everything in, and then this piece goes into the engine. Okay, so once you get this piece on here, keep this clamp loose just in case you have to move this a little bit to get it right here into this hole right there. So keep that loose. Put both of the clamps on that end, get it into the engine, and then you can tighten everything down. The final step is reconnecting all your wire harnesses. So just do that. You plug this one into here, and this one goes into here, and then you're gonna disconnect this little piece right here and then plug this hose right into this. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the installation of my new cold air intake. Like and subscribe for more content, and leave a comment letting me know how I can improve my video quality, and also leave a comment letting me know future video ideas that you'd like to see me do. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.